Top 5. Best vitamins to flush out toxins and lower creatinine. Kidney failure doesn't strike suddenly, it creeps in silently, destroying your body without warning. Millions of people in the US are already living with weak kidneys, but most don't even know until it's too late. The frightening truth is that missing just a few key nutrients can speed this silent decline. Without them, toxins rise, blood vessels harden, and the tiny filters inside the kidneys collapse under pressure. But science has uncovered the best vitamins to flush out toxins and lower creatinine, giving the kidneys a fighting chance to survive. Vitamin number 1 is riboflavin. Have you ever felt that your kidneys are working harder than they should, even when you try to eat healthy and take care of yourself? The truth is, every single cell inside your kidneys needs energy to filter out waste and toxins from your blood. Without enough energy, those cells grow weak, and toxins begin to pile up silently. Riboflavin, also known as vitamin B2, plays a powerful role in giving kidney cells that energy and protecting them from hidden damage. It is one of those vitamins most people do not think about, yet it can decide whether your kidneys stay strong or struggle under pressure. Riboflavin is not just a helper vitamin, it is a lifeline for the tiny factories inside your kidney cells that burn fuel and create energy. Imagine your kidneys like water filters in your home. If the filter clogs or slows down, dirty water builds up quickly. In the same way, if your kidney cells cannot produce enough energy, they lose the power to filter out toxins, and your blood becomes loaded with waste. This waste is what shows up as higher creatinine on your lab reports. For millions of people, that small number is a silent warning. Would you ignore a fire alarm in your home? Then why ignore the signs of low energy in your kidneys? One of the most dangerous things that happens when riboflavin runs low is an increase in oxidative stress. Oxidative stress is like rust eating away at the metal in your car. It slowly damages the delicate tissue inside the kidneys, making the filters weaker and less efficient. Studies show that when riboflavin levels are low, this oxidative damage grows worse, leading to faster kidney decline. That is frightening, but here is the hopeful side. Research has revealed that riboflavin can lower homocysteine levels by up to 26%. Homocysteine is a harmful compound that poisons blood vessels, stiffens arteries, and silently attacks the kidneys. Reducing it gives your kidneys a chance to breathe and heal instead of being suffocated day after day. Think about this. Your kidneys and liver are the two main organs that clean your body. Together, they are your natural detox system. Riboflavin fuels both of them. When riboflavin supports the detox pathways, it is like turning on a powerful cleansing machine that helps sweep toxins out of your bloodstream before they can pile up. With steady support, riboflavin allows creatinine and other wastes to be cleared more efficiently, easing the heavy burden your kidneys carry every single day. Now, the big question, where can you find this nutrient if you live in the United States? The answer is surprisingly close to your kitchen. Eggs provide a steady source of riboflavin, giving your body exactly what it needs to energize those cells. Almonds add another boost and are easy to eat as a snack or sprinkle over salads. Salmon, especially wild-caught, delivers not only riboflavin but also healthy fats that protect your blood vessels. Spinach, when cooked lightly, offers riboflavin in a plant form along with other protective antioxidants. Even fortified cereals can help cover the gap, making it easier for families to get this vitamin without changing their diets completely. Every bite of these foods feeds your kidneys the strength they need to fight back. But here is the truth many people face. Even with the best intentions, diet alone does not always provide enough riboflavin, especially for those already dealing with kidney issues. That is where supplements come in. Riboflavin in doses between 10 and 50 milligrams per day is safe and effective. The most supportive form is riboflavin 5-phosphate, which your body can use right away without extra steps. Choosing the right form makes all the difference because your kidneys cannot afford to wait. They need help now, not later. And what about safety? Riboflavin is a water-soluble vitamin, which means your body does not store large amounts. If you take a little more than you need, the extra is simply flushed out in urine. That is why you may notice a bright yellow color in the bathroom after taking it. It may look unusual, but it is completely harmless. That color is actually proof that your body is processing riboflavin and releasing what it does not need. Unlike fat-soluble vitamins that can build up to toxic levels, riboflavin is generally safe when used in the proper range. Riboflavin shows how one of the best vitamins for kidney health can make a massive difference, helping flush out toxins and lower creatinine naturally. But riboflavin is only the beginning. Your kidneys need more than energy alone. They need vitamins that shield them from scarring, protect their structure, and keep infections away. The next vitamin plays a vital role in protecting the actual tissue of your kidneys while also boosting your immune system. Stay with me, because the next key nutrient is vitamin A. Before we move on, I'd love to know where you're watching from. If you're working to ease the kidney problems naturally, make sure to subscribe to Kidnease and turn on the notification bell. And if this content helps you, type 1 in the comments or 0 if it doesn't. I want to keep improving for you. When people think of vitamin A, they often picture eyesight and glowing skin. But what most do not realize is that this vitamin also protects one of the most delicate and vital tissues in the entire body, the kidney tubules. These tiny tube-like structures inside the kidneys work silently every second of the day. They reabsorb water, balance minerals, and filter toxins from the blood. Without healthy tubules, the kidney loses its ability to keep the body in balance. Vitamin A is the nutrient that guards these tubules, keeping them strong, flexible, and resistant to damage. Why does this matter so much? Because when kidney tubules break down, the body can no longer manage waste effectively. Blood levels of creatinine begin to rise, signaling that toxins are building up. Studies, including large reports from the National Health and Nutrition Examination Survey, show a direct link between low vitamin A levels and higher creatinine. That means a deficiency in this vitamin is not just a minor issue. It directly affects how well the kidneys perform their life-saving job. Would you ever allow the roof of your house to crumble and leak without repair? Then why ignore the slow erosion of the protective lining in your kidneys? Vitamin A is also a powerful fighter against free radicals. These are unstable molecules that attack the kidneys, much like sparks that set a forest on fire. If they are not controlled, free radicals create widespread tissue damage, weaken kidney cells, and trigger inflammation. Vitamin A steps in as a shield, strengthening the body's antioxidant defenses and calming down the destructive fire before it spreads. Without this protection, oxidative stress speeds up kidney decline, leaving people at higher risk of failure. Imagine the difference between a shielded warrior and one left unprotected. Which one do you think survives longer in battle? One of the most important but overlooked benefits of vitamin A is its role in preventing fibrosis, also known as kidney scarring. Fibrosis hardens and stiffens kidney tissue, turning flexible filters into rigid blocks that cannot do their job. Once scar tissue forms, it rarely goes away, which is why prevention is critical. Vitamin A helps regulate the genes that control tissue repair, reducing the chances of excessive scarring. It allows healing without overgrowth, giving the kidneys a chance to recover after injury or inflammation. This is not just science, it is hope for those trying to preserve their kidney health for as long as possible. Another hidden danger for anyone with weak kidneys is infection. People with chronic kidney issues often experience repeated urinary and kidney infections that speed up damage. Vitamin A strengthens the immune system, especially the defenses that line the urinary tract. This helps block bacteria before they can climb up to the kidneys. A strong immune defense means fewer infections, fewer hospital visits, and less hidden damage over time. Do you see how this single vitamin creates multiple layers of protection? It defends the structure, reduces scarring, shields against oxidative stress, and strengthens immunity. But where can someone actually find vitamin A? Fortunately, many common foods in the United States are rich sources. Carrots and sweet potatoes are loaded with beta-carotene, a plant-based form that the body converts into vitamin A. Spinach adds another layer of support, combining beta-carotene with other antioxidants. For those who eat animal products, liver is one of the richest natural sources. However, it must be consumed in moderation because of its potency. Fortified dairy products also provide a safe and steady supply. With these foods, every meal becomes a chance to feed and heal the kidneys. Supplements can also play a role, especially for people whose diets fall short. Retinol palmitate is a common form of vitamin A that is well absorbed. Beta-carotene is another safe option because the body converts only what it needs, reducing the risk of overload. A daily dose between 2,500 and 5,000 international units is considered safe and effective for most people. But here is where caution is critical. Vitamin A is fat-soluble, which means the body stores it instead of flushing out the excess. Too much can build up and cause toxicity, especially for those with kidney problems who cannot clear it easily. That is why moderation and professional guidance matter. Would you ever pour more water into a bucket that is already full and overflowing? Then why risk flooding the body with excess vitamin A when a safe amount already does the job? This shows how important vitamin A truly is for protecting the kidneys. Yet, energy and protection are not the only things kidneys need. They also depend on strong collagen and connective tissue support to keep their structure intact. The next vitamin works like a builder, strengthening not only the kidneys, but also the blood vessels that feed them. Get ready, because the next essential nutrient is vitamin C. If you're finding this helpful so far, please take a second to like this video. It may seem small, but it tells YouTube that this message matters and helps kidneys reach more people who truly need it. If you believe others deserve this knowledge too, tap that thumbs up now. Vitamin C is often remembered as the nutrient that prevents colds or helps wounds heal faster. But the truth is, its role in kidney health goes far beyond that. Vitamin C is one of the strongest natural defenses against the hidden damage that slowly erodes kidney function. Think of it as the repair crew that rushes in whenever your kidneys are attacked by toxins, stress, or inflammation. Without this nutrient, the body loses one of its most powerful shields, and the kidneys are left unprotected in a dangerous storm. Every day, your kidneys face an invisible enemy. Free radicals are unstable molecules that damage cells the way rust corrodes metal. When these free radicals multiply, they attack the delicate structures of the kidneys, leading to faster scarring, higher toxin buildup, and declining filtration power. Vitamin C steps in as a powerful antioxidant, neutralizing these free radicals before they can do irreversible harm. Imagine having a fire extinguisher in your hands while sparks are flying all around you. That is exactly how vitamin C protects the kidneys. It stops the flames before they spread, but vitamin C does more than just fight free radicals. It also strengthens collagen, the protein that makes up the framework of your kidney tissues and blood vessels. Without strong collagen, the filters of the kidneys begin to weaken, sag, and collapse under pressure. Vitamin C acts like a construction worker, reinforcing the beams that keep these structures stable. Stronger collagen means healthier kidney filters and healthier blood vessels that bring oxygen and nutrients into the kidneys. Would you trust a house built without support beams? Then why would you expect weak kidneys to stand tall without vitamin C? Another overlooked role of vitamin C is its ability to lower inflammation. Inflammation may sound simple, but inside the kidneys, it acts like a slow burning fire that never goes out. Over time, this constant flame destroys healthy cells and replaces them with scar tissue. Studies have shown that people with low vitamin C levels often have higher levels of inflammatory markers in their blood. When vitamin C levels are restored, those markers begin to drop, allowing the kidneys to function in a calmer and more stable environment. Imagine finally putting out a fire that has been smouldering inside your home for years. That is the relief vitamin C brings to your kidneys. Kidney patients often suffer from high blood pressure, which further damages fragile blood vessels inside the kidneys. Vitamin C helps relax and widen those blood vessels, improving circulation and lowering pressure. Better blood flow means more oxygen reaches the kidneys and toxins are cleared more efficiently. In fact, research has shown that vitamin C supplementation can reduce blood pressure in people who struggle with hypertension. This is not just about numbers on a machine. Lower blood pressure means less strain on your kidneys, less risk of stroke, and less chance of heart failure. Food sources of vitamin C are abundant, but many people still fall short. Fresh fruits like oranges, strawberries, and kiwis are rich sources. Bell peppers, broccoli, and Brussels sprouts provide powerful doses in vegetable form. These foods are not only rich in vitamin C, but also low in harmful compounds that strain the kidneys. By incorporating these foods into daily meals, anyone can strengthen their kidneys without resorting to complicated diets or expensive treatments. Every bite becomes a healing tool. Supplements are also an option, especially for those who cannot get enough through food. A moderate dose, usually between 250 to 500 milligrams per day, is considered safe for most people. However, it is important not to overload. Very high doses can increase the risk of kidney stones in some individuals. The key is balance. Enough to provide strong antioxidant and immune protection, but not so much that it causes harm. Just like medicine, the right dose heals, while the wrong dose can hurt. Yet, even with the protection of vitamin C, the kidneys still face another major challenge. They must constantly balance minerals, especially calcium and phosphorus, to prevent stones and calcification. The next vitamin, vitamin D, acts as a guardian that controls these minerals, ensuring they go where they belong instead of damaging the kidneys. Sunlight is often called nature's gift, yet for the kidneys, that gift is tied to a single nutrient, vitamin D. Without it, the body cannot keep calcium and phosphorus in balance. That imbalance slowly chips away at bone strength and forces the kidneys to work far harder than they were designed to. For someone already living with kidney challenges, that extra strain can be devastating. Hidden beneath the surface, a deficiency in vitamin D sets off a chain of damage that most people never feel until it is too late. Researchers have found that nearly 80% of people with chronic kidney disease in the United States do not have enough of this nutrient. That is more than just a statistic. It means 4 out of 5 people are walking around with a silent weakness that speeds up kidney decline every single day. Inside the body, vitamin D acts like a conductor in an orchestra. Calcium and phosphorus are 2 powerful instruments that must stay in harmony. Without the conductor, the music turns into noise and the body slips into chaos. Calcium leaches out of bones, leaving them brittle, while phosphorus floods the blood, forcing kidneys to bear the burden of clearing it. The result is rising creatinine, painful bone problems, and faster disease progression. The danger grows even sharper when parathyroid hormone levels begin to rise. Low vitamin D triggers this hormone to climb, and the body responds by stealing calcium from bones and flooding the bloodstream with it. The kidneys then face the double punishment of filtering excess calcium while already weakened by disease. Vitamin D calms this storm, lowering parathyroid hormone and protecting both bones and kidneys from further damage. Another layer of vitamin D's protection comes from its ability to quell inflammation. Chronic inflammation is like a constant fire burning inside kidney tissue. The smoke never clears and the damage never stops. With adequate vitamin D, the flames begin to fade, inflammation markers drop, and the kidneys can return to their natural role of filtering instead of fighting. Imagine giving exhausted soldiers a chance to rest and recover after endless battles. That is the relief vitamin D offers. Food remains the first and most natural way to restore this nutrient. Fatty fish like salmon and mackerel, fortified milk, golden egg yolks, and even mushrooms grown under sunlight provide meaningful amounts. These foods slip easily into daily meals, yet many people still fall short because diet alone cannot always meet the body's needs. That is when supplementation becomes more than a choice, it becomes a necessity. Supplements of vitamin D3, known as cholecalciferol, are usually the most effective. A daily dose between 1,000 and 2,000 international units can restore levels for most people. For those with serious deficiencies, higher amounts may be prescribed, but always with careful monitoring, because too much vitamin D is not harmless. Excess can raise calcium to dangerous levels, leading to stones, hardened blood vessels, and heart problems. Moderation is the only safe path forward. Vitamin D gives the kidneys strength to manage minerals, calm inflammation, and filter more efficiently. But the fight against kidney damage does not stop there. Another hidden danger quietly rises inside the blood, homocysteine. If left unchecked, it eats away at blood vessels and makes kidney decline even faster. The nutrient that holds the power to lower this threat is folate. When toxins build up in the bloodstream, the kidneys are not the only organs under attack. The tiny blood vessels that feed them also begin to weaken and scar. One of the most damaging toxins in this process is homocysteine. This silent compound rises when the body lacks enough folate. Without control, it quietly injures vessel walls, blocks smooth blood flow, and accelerates kidney decline. Folate, also called vitamin B9, becomes the key nutrient that stops this hidden threat before it does irreversible harm. Scientists have measured this effect with striking results. Supplementing with folate has been shown to lower homocysteine by as much as 25%. For someone already battling kidney problems, that drop can mean the difference between faster decline and a slower, more manageable progression. Research has even shown improvements in estimated glomerular filtration rate, proving that folate helps kidneys perform their work of filtering waste more effectively. The question is simple. If one nutrient can slow the clock on kidney damage, why let it go unnoticed? Beyond lowering toxins, folate also fuels the body's ability to heal. Every cell in the kidneys depends on DNA repair to recover from daily wear and tear. High blood sugar, free radicals, and chemical stress constantly chip away at these fragile tissues. Folate provides the raw materials for rebuilding, making it possible for kidney cells to repair damage and continue functioning. This cycle of renewal is critical. Without it, scarring spreads, and the filters inside the kidneys grow weaker each day. Folate acts like a silent guardian, keeping the repair process alive. Food remains the most natural way to bring folate into the body. Lentils, spinach, asparagus, avocados, and black-eyed peas are some of the richest sources. These foods do more than just deliver folate. They also bring fiber, minerals, and protective compounds that ease strain on the kidneys. Think about it. How often do meals include these foods? For many households, they appear only occasionally, leaving the body without consistent protection. Making them regular staples could mean giving the kidneys steady support meal after meal. Still, food alone may not always be enough, especially for those with ongoing kidney concerns. This is where supplements can offer additional help. The form called L-methylfolate is the most effective because the body can use it immediately without further processing. A daily amount of 400 to 800 micrograms is considered safe and effective for most adults. Going higher, however, carries risks. Large amounts of folic acid can hide a vitamin B12 deficiency, creating new health problems while masking the warning signs. Balance matters, and careful use ensures that folate does its job without causing harm. Folate's strength lies in its ability to protect blood vessels, repair tissue, and lower dangerous toxins. It is not dramatic, yet its effects ripple through every corner of kidney health. Each day that homocysteine is lowered, blood vessels remain open and tissues heal. The kidneys gain more time and strength. If this video was helpful, please don't leave without subscribing to Kidnease. And if you feel like I truly understood your struggle and offered a solution that matters, type the word relief in the comments. I'd love to know if this helped you.